Hey guys, Rob Cook here, and I wanted to talk about something that I wrote about last night on my blog, and that's the sales funnel. And in that content, I asked if you could recognize a sales funnel if you saw one, whether or not you know how to set one up, or if you even know what a sales funnel is. And I talked about going to a Starbucks and what you would see when you walk through the front door of a Starbucks, because that's a sales funnel. That's one of the best sales funnels you'll ever see. But I wanted to talk about another one, another company that's been famous for this for years. For years and years, Toys R Us. If you've ever had any kids, you know that when you went out to buy diapers, for years, Toys R Us used to be the place where you could get diapers cheaper or less expensive than anywhere else. That might not be the case anymore, but years ago it was. And for years and years, Toys R Us, like I said, had the most inexpensive type diapers in town. You couldn't get them anywhere else cheaper, including Walmart. And so when you'd go to Toys R Us and you walk through the front door, what do you think happens? You didn't just find the diapers right there next to the cash registers. You grab some diapers and leave. No, the diapers were always placed in the very back corner of the store, so you had to walk past all of their other stuff. Think about that. You had to walk past all their other stuff. A huge sales funnel. Now, obviously, if you're there buying diapers, you're in the market to buy all the other stuff that they're selling too. So their hope was that when you go to the back of the store to buy their inexpensive diapers, you would see other toys and stuff that you would purchase as well. Now, think about that. Toys R Us diapers were so inexpensive, there's no way they made any money off of them. They were what we call a loss leader. And what a loss leader is that when a company or a store sells a product for less than their cost, meaning they lose money on it, but it's designed to draw people into their store so that they'll buy the other items that they can make money off of. So that's what diapers at Toys R Us were for years. They were a loss leader, and they were at the very bottom of the sales funnel. You had to walk past everything they sold in the whole entire store before you got to them. And many, many times people would walk out of there with other stuff along with those diapers. So that's what Toys R Us was famous for. Another really noticeable sales funnel that you walk into every single day probably is the grocery store. If you ever noticed how a grocery store, when you walk in, everything flows to the right, there's a reason for that, because to the right you're going to see the bakery, and you're going to see the deli, and you're going to see all the fresh food like the fruits and the vegetables and all that stuff. That's their higher ticket stuff. Think about that. The stuff that they make for you is always going to be their higher ticket stuff. And then the grocery store flows back around to the other stuff. Now, when you walk into a grocery store, obviously you can go the other way. It's not like they stop you, but the flow of the place is to go to the right. It's a sales funnel, guys. Sales funnel. They walk you past everything that's on sale, the buy one, get one free, all the stuff that they're trying to get rid of, and they walk you right past that to the bakery, and then the deli, and then to the fresh fruits and vegetables and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, that's two of the most noticeable sales funnels you'll ever see, including the Starbucks I talked about last night. Think about that. Next time you're out and about, do this, because it can be a learning experience for you. You can learn a lot by doing this. The next time you go out and you go to the store, just be cognizant of that and take a look around, and you'll see it there. You'll see the sales funnel. It might help you. It might help you envision it better for you to set up your own sales funnel if you see several out and about when you're out looking around. And you can even go to other websites and take a look too. You'll see them on websites as well, but it's easier to recognize them in brick and mortar stores. And once you start recognizing them more and more, it'll be a lot easier for you to set them up yourself. So anyways, this is Rob Cook. Hey, listen, give me a call or shoot me an email if you want to discuss this any further. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.